Hey y'all, come into the live. Hit the like button. Hold on one second. Uh, Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Two people already hit the like button. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. How y'all doing this late Monday night? It's already almost, oh, it's only 10 something. Why did I think it was 12 something? It's only 10 something. It's not that late. Okay, so it's not that late. Huh, good. So maybe I'll stay on here till about 12 o'clock, y'all. I got work to do on here. I got work to do. I need to see I got some questions for y'all about content creation and like what you expect out of a content creator. Some of those questions I want to like stay focused on that because I'm like literally here to see if I can reach my goal for. Now I normally would have needed 32 subscribers per day, right? But now I have to make up for 3 because I lost 3 subscribers today. So, no big deal. We know we can make that back. So, now instead of 32, I got to try to get 35 subscribers today. And I hope, last time I got 51, I had to do a 4-hour live in order to do that. And I'm hoping I don't have to do like a 3-4 hour live to do that, y'all. So, hopefully, y'all come in the chat and y'all will literally come to help me out with that. So if you are on this replay, can you go ahead and make sure that you hit the like button to make sure you are subscribed if you're not already subscribed. And if you're on the replay, I appreciate you. Let's see. Hi, Timmy. Let me see. I farted at a funeral and blamed it on the dead guy. Did you? Did they believe you? Did they believe you when you said that? Let me pull up the live on my phone so I can see your comments better. Hey, Blessings. What's up, Get my chat? And Maz, Blessing, how you doing? What you doing? You just getting in from what child's game? Because I know it's one of them. I know it's one of them. I'm just trying to pull up the live right quick so I can see the comments a little bit better. Let me see. Hi, Junior. Hi, wait, I gotta see y'all. Y'all coming in here fast. Let me see. Kayla. Hey, you're so pretty. Thank you, Kayla. Anybody who life with the shot? Hey, good to see you. I was just talking about you what was I talking about you? Was it last night or the night before I was talking about you? Anybody who was new in the live, y'all go ahead and hit that like button out for me, please. Thank you, Tashana, for that floating heart. Y'all make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. Like, y'all know, okay, I went live earlier today, and the first live was why people don't like to see you heal. And then the second live was midlife crisis, or men and midnight. Well, no. It was the truth about men and midlife crisis. So y'all can check out those 2 lives. Now, for some reason, people just know when I come after 9 o'clock, they be in here. They look like you ain't got no topic. You ain't got nothing specific to say. They know I'm only on here to like network with other people. But that's okay, because that's what I'm here for. So let's see who I got in here. Thank you, Tashana. I appreciate that floating heart. Kayla said, no problem. If y'all are in the live, would you please go ahead and subscribe? I have a goal of 35 subscribers that I have to get tonight. And I need for y'all to help me do that. Do you think that y'all can help me do that? I'm here to ask questions that you have about the channel. I'm here to ask you questions about how you feel about content creation, what you like about certain things. So just hold on. I want to make sure I get through everybody. I'm so happy to see Life with Tashana. Who was I talking about when I know I was talking about you, but it was somebody that came from your page. Who was that? They was like, I'm here from, oh, I can't believe I can't remember that right now. It's like at the tip of my, is it Goddess? No, TT. TT&T Enterprise. That's who it was. She came in the live last night. It was last night or night before. My nights are getting mixed up, y'all, because I've been doing these late night lives. That first one I did Friday, I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning. I think the second one I stayed up to 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I've been doing these night lives, so I'm like delirious. I'm really delirious, but I got a goal to meet by the end of the year, so I'm doing this every day of October, y'all. Okay. So yeah, so TT, well, she said I call her TT. TT came in there and she was saying, I came from Life of Tashana's page. I said, wait, I think I do hear her saying TT sometimes in the chat, because you don't read chats a lot. But I hear you saying it. And I was like, I just love me some Tashana. You gotta just get the replay of Tashana. I was like, when you go to her channel, I was telling people to come over there. I said, because when you go to her channel, like, I know she does gardening, like she's a super gardener. I understand that that's like a part of the channel. I said, but she has so much wisdom in it that when you're in her chat, like all you know is that you feel like you growing. I said her channel is like a plant. It makes you feel like you're a plant in a chat. By the time you finish, you feel like in some kind of way, shape, or form, you were growing. That was the analogy I had. So I don't know. That was just either last night or the night before. I can't remember. Okay, let me see. Kayla, thanks for coming in. Oh, Tashana, thank you. Sent the three floating hearts. Thank you, Tashana. Timmy got a some kind of emoji that I don't know what that means. Blessings to laugh all out his practice. His practice. Okay, you just left his practice and just finished making lasagna. Lasagna in a slow cooker. Okay, that was smart. I never heard of that. Junior said, I'm going to sub and light to be not. Junior, that is so nice of you. I need like 30. What I need? I need 35. I need 34 more people just like you tonight. I need 34 more people that will like and subscribe to this channel tonight. Y'all don't make me stay up all night trying to get it. Don't let me stay up all night trying to get it. Alyssa said, do I believe in God? I absolutely believe in God. Yes, I do. Let me see. Kevin said, would you rather fight Jason Voorhees or Michael Myers? I don't want to fight neither one. I don't want to fight neither one. Kayla said, your hair is so pretty. I like it. Thank you. I appreciate you for that. Renee came in. Renee, do you think you can, if you are willing to subscribe to my channel and help me out, and I don't only want you to just subscribe, I want you to actually come back and get the conversations. I want you to come back on Thursday nights and play the game night. I want you to come back on the men's room on some Mondays to talk to the men. That's what we had one of those today. Those happened on some Mondays. On Tuesdays, the first and fourth Tuesday of the month, we have Tap and Tip Tuesday where we get tips like life hacks and stuff like that while we are actually not communicating, but networking with other content creators to learn about their channels. Okay, so then on Wednesdays, we're going to start doing weekly Wednesdays. If you look at my posts, my community posts, I'm going to be having Q&As every Wednesday. So anybody who is a content creator could come in and ask questions, and if I have the answer, I can give the answer. Or if other people are in the chat and they can give the answer, we can just like start building a community of help for stuff. Like if people have editing, or actually I can tell. Oh, can I tell you? Dang, I'm on the phone with that. Oh wait, I should be able to look at the what that Wednesday live is going to have is YouTube guidelines, growth and strategies, monetization, burnout, handling trolls, collaboration and networking, and community building. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that every Wednesday. So any content creator, it doesn't matter if you're old or new, we can just like network together. And then, because you know, YouTube is always changing too. So if there's some new things out or whatever, some trending things going on, we can have that discussion. So that's every Wednesday. And then, so like the other days, I freestyle topics or something like that, or I might have like a members mingle. And on top of that, I have these nighttime lives where I'm actually doing these lives to try to network with new subscribers to come to my channel and help me build my community. Now, I hope y'all not talking too crazy in the chat, but I let y'all go too long and don't read these comments. Y'all be going in. So let me see. Kevin said, would you rather? Okay, you said that. Alyssa said, do I believe in God? Now, okay, Alyssa, I don't know. Okay, let me tell y'all this. If y'all are in the chat, I read every comment. So I'm going to get to your comment. So if y'all said something already, you don't have to put it twice because I'm making sure that I read every comment. So I don't normally be blocking nobody, but if you start asking the same thing over and over again, that'd be irritating for me because I try to make sure I read every comment. And then when I have to keep on reading over the same thing, then I just block. So don't do that because I'm going to get to your comment, okay? Okay, Junior, I'll be happy if you sub. Hey, Caitlin made it in. She said, get my hot topics. Hey, Cherry Lewis. Hey, everybody. I just got home from work and listening. Okay, Cherry. Good. I hope you have a good night. I want to talk about customer service first. I know I want to talk about some content creating things where I want to get your input as subscribers, what you expect from a content creator. But I want to talk about customer service because I was real irritated with something that happened at the store yesterday. What's up? Who is LaQuisha's RM? Who is LaQuisha's? I don't know who that is. Tashana said, y'all hit the like button, please. Thank you, Tashana. Kayla said, you're here. 8 down. Thank you, Kayla. Thank you. Let me see. Kayla, are you subscribed to the channel? Kayla Sapp. I need for you to subscribe to the channel, okay? Life Tashana said, I love you too. Genuinely, yes, Tashana. You know that you are a genuine person. Like, if y'all are not over there with Life with Tashana, I'm just going to say that y'all are, like, miss. You ain't got to go if you don't want to, but I'm just saying, if you don't go over there, you are really, like, missing a piece of your life that you didn't even know you was missing. You ain't going to know that you missed it until you go over there. So, don't say I didn't try to help you get it together. Okay, so MS wants to say, now I ain't gonna do the whole bunch of cussing nobody out of here. I'm just gonna tonight. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to just control myself. I'm not gonna start throwing insults at y'all. I'm not gonna throw them back tonight. You know, I usually try to get with y'all, but tonight I want to be like a little bit more not on that side of stuff. So if you start talking like a fool, talking about now, I was okay when you said I was LaQuisha. I let you get away with that, but now you want to say, what did you say? Hey, LaQuisha said that it's like LaQuisha's in the chat. So now you got to go. The problem is that y'all know y'all be wanting to control in the chat. Y'all get somebody that's going to let y'all control in the chat, and then y'all just start putting stupid stuff in there for me to block y'all. Do you want to be able to communicate with somebody because you can't communicate with nobody in your real life, or no? Like I'm trying to say, I know you can't possibly have real people in your life, and I'm here. You can do that here, but then you start talking crazy, and I say, no, now you're not gonna do it here. I'll be understanding that. Y'all got to make me understand that. Let me see. Exalted. You came back, Exalted. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is, what is this? Friday night, Saturday, Sunday. This is my 4th night doing these nighttime lives, and I have gotten plenty trolls talking like a fool, but I've got plenty people who are literally coming back. Darius came here Friday, him and a couple more people, like 5 other people who have been coming back, but Darius suggested the topic that we had today with I was about to say men and menopause. No, men and midlife crisis. And he came back and he was in the chat and everything. So as many trolls as it is coming in, it's actually genuine people who are coming in. So I love that. Uh Okay, so I'm gonna get down to you. I see you, Levy said, I'm gonna talk crazy wherever I go. But wait, let me get down to the chat. Exalted said, you are Mother Earth of the seed, the divine design, the original blueprint, eternal, unshakable, and never to be replicated. Your features are not flaws, they are crowns. Exalted, you better run that. Exalted like to come in here and drop some real deep stuff on us. And I love that, Exalted. Thank you, Exalted. Let me see. Joseph said, peg me, fill me, please. I don't even know what that means. YouTube held it, and they probably held it because you're talking crazy. So they probably held that. And I believe them. I'm going to let them hold it. Let's see. What is that? Revelry. Amen, sister. Amen. Revelry. So it's like not Beverly or Beverly. It's Revelry. Okay. No, Revelry. Revelry. Okay, Revelry. Aiden. Luke. Can you guys all subscribe? Let me get my other phone because I want to see if y'all subscribing. That ain't what I do with the other phone. I don't never just get all these doggone phones when I get on live. I've been thinking I have them all by me. No, what? Okay, I don't know what I did with the other phone. Okay. I'm going to go and check. Like in 5 minutes, I'm about to check to see if y'all really subscribing. Okay? Because I really believe like all the people that I called out, when y'all don't get blocked, that means y'all got potential over here. Even if you're saying something I don't absolutely agree with, we don't have to agree all the time. So I believe that y'all will help me get to my 35 subscribers tonight. Monday night, I think I'm getting kind of delirious. I can't remember now. I think, not Monday, but Friday night, I got 51. Saturday night, I got, what did I get? 40 something. Okay, I can't remember the nights. They're running into each other, but whatever. I was able to get about 150 subscribers over the weekend. So I think I can just keep doing that. I think if I come over here at nighttime where people are kind of like relaxed off work most of the time, or I don't know, you could be from different places too. It could be daytime. I don't know. But a time where it's a good time where new people come into the chat. I don't know what causes new people to come in, that I will be able to talk to y'all about the channel, give y'all some information on it, invite y'all to come back, like subscribe and come back. Not just subscribe, because that just means I got some numbers out there that don't mean nothing. I need for you to actually come back. So set your notifications on. Go check out my content, the lives, videos, and shorts. And it's a lifestyle content creator, so I do some of everything. So I know, I can almost guarantee you'll find something that you like. Okay, so let me see. Caitlin said, Exalted Born 100. Yes. Reverie said, what time? Dang, Reverie, what did I say? Put it in the comment again. Hi, guy, nice to meet you. Okay, Samson, thanks for coming in. Samson, have you subscribed to the channel? And can you try to make sure you come back? I need for you to try to come back. Let me see. This person, they held it called what is that? Your One Desire. Boobs, $200. Let me show that. I don't know what boobs $200 mean. I don't want to buy no boobs for $200. So if you selling boobs for $200, I don't want to buy no boobs. Okay. James Howard. James Howard, you been here before. Hello, my greatest friend. How are you doing? James Howard, you been in this chat before. I remember that name. You been over here. You been over here before. Okay, let me see. Levi said, I'm gonna talk crazy wherever I go. Okay, so I don't mind it talking crazy, because I be talking crazy too. It's not the talking crazy, especially if you talk crazy to me. I got thick skin. I don't care about that. I just talk crazy back to you, right? So that's not a big deal. It's only when it's like disrespectful stuff to the chat, or if it's like overly racial things, or like if you start getting too much into politics, because I'll be getting into like religion and politics, or like overly sexualized conversations. Okay, so like if you start doing all that, then I'm like, otherwise I really don't care what you say. So if you talk crazy, I talk crazy. We all can do that. Okay, so let's see. Chun Li. What does that mean? What that mean, sugar? Before I start agreeing with some stuff, let me know what that means. You need to lose some weight. Let me see. This is Jedediah. Jedediah. I absolutely agree. That's facts. That's facts. Not some weight, but like a whole lot of weight. Like literally, let me tell you how much weight. Like 100 pounds weight. 120, no, probably about 105, 110 pounds weight. So, dang, I should have came over here on my other channel. Oh, I should switch anyways. Let me switch over to my other channel so that you can go ahead and also subscribe to my other channel that's called Get Your Big Ass Up. GETBIGYO, not YOU, YO, as AZZ Up. And it's a whole channel that I have highlighting my weight loss journey that I need to get my big ass up. So, like, I'm with you with that. That's what I'm saying. I've been trying to tell my people over there that's what I need to do. And I'm looking for subscribers over there too. I'm trying to hit 1,000 over there. So hold on. Let me find this live so you can get over there. You are the kind of person that I need over that channel, because my people over there, sometimes they pacify me and say, well, you're doing good, you're doing good. And I probably didn't even do that good that day. So I need people like you with negative mentalities to come over there and push me, because stuff like that push me and motivate me, to tell you the truth. So if I get you in the comments, dang, let me get the charger. If I get you in the comments, then that's going to motivate me, and saying like, you know, I don't want this crazy talking person to talk like a fool to come over here, because I got time for him today. So let me get up, let me get my big ass up and do something to show them that, yes, look, I'm working on it. So yes, okay, let me see. Let me scroll back up to where I was. Okay. Where was I? Samson. Was that Samson? Guy, nice to meet you. Oh no, that was about the boobs. Oh, right here. Oh, dang. I hope it don't start that skipping. Let me see. Where's you need to lose weight? That's what I was at. Oh, you need to lose weight. Now let me see. Let me scroll. I want to screenshot you right fast. Let me see how you look. And see, let me see if I can see something you need to do. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say that. And because I can't say it, like, okay, I'm over here on this page. I'm going to put here. That's the page where my page is Get Your Big Ass Up. You see that? But go over there to that page, because now I feel like I'm struggling because I want to let you have it so bad. So just go subscribe to that page. Leave some comments over there. But on this page, I'm not gonna say that. Let me just go. Okay, let me just go. Y'all, I be trying. I be trying. Okay, let me see. Levi laughing. Let me see. Sugar Daddy said, hi, Sugar Daddy. Did you subscribe to the channel? I want to put a one in the chat, y'all, if y'all have already subscribed to the channel to help me get to 35 subs tonight. Please don't make me have to stay up all night just to get 35 subs. If 35 people come in here and just simply give me a sub, I will be able to just like go to bed. I'm already delusional. How I'm gonna do this all October long, I don't know. But I'm like just all day long. I'm so tired. Earlier, I even fell asleep, and I never take naps for like 30 minutes. Like, my body was like shutting down. But I said I'm going to have to give up something to make my goals work because I'm trying to put my actions into words. I have a goal to make 10,000 subscribers by December 31st. And I got to have a plan and action. I got to do something different than what I've been doing, in addition to what I've been doing, to get the extra subs that I wouldn't normally get, you know, to break my average and do something beyond. So I'm just coming here every night until I can do that and tell y'all what my goal is. Okay, let me see. Levi said he capping. Who capping, Levi? Let me see. Athena said, hi. Hi, Athena. I hope you subscribe. Let me see. Caitlin said, you'll get over 35. Caitlin just want me to be on this day for 8 hours. Now, I hope I do get to 35. I just don't want to be up to 4 o'clock in the morning like we did last time, Caitlin, to get it. Man, James said, yes, I have. You have been here. I know I remember your name. Hey, Flyboy, you made it in. Flyboy came here on Friday, too. Flyboy been coming to these lives every day, ever since. So that's what I'm talking about. If you network and you get the right people, like you get the trolls out of here, like the ones that I've been getting out of here, like boom, 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 flicking up out of my face. And then that lets me get those weeds out so I can get to the fruit that the channel's going to bear. That's what I'm trying to do. Okay, let me see. Let's see. You will get over 35. Yes, I have. Flyboy came in. Nicki Minaj song. Oh, that's a Nicki Minaj song. Oh, okay. So, okay, whoever said that was okay. I'm looking like when people start saying stuff I don't know about, I'll be like, I want to agree with it, but until I know what it means, I better not just jump on it. People be trying to trick me with stuff. They figure I'm old and I don't know what they're talking about. So I got to make sure. Your real dad. Go, girl. Your real dad. Your real dad, did you subscribe? Y'all got some interesting names. And I be remembering these names, y'all. Y'all have really interesting names for your YouTube channels. Tashana says some people think they can be reading down. Yes. I just don't know. And they got the wrong person. Like, I don't know if they didn't win in chats and they didn't make somebody cry or made somebody feel like something, but none of that is going to make me feel nothing. I'm going to be the first to highlight my flaws. I'm going to be like, girl, you need to get your big ass up. Girl, you need to stop being so sarcastic. Girl, you need to do whatever. I love being my own biggest critic. I pride myself on finding out what my flaws are before anybody else can. And then when I find them out, I'm still going to embrace them. Like, even though I know I need to get my big ass up, I still embrace the fat. Like, it's like, I'm going to be good either way. It's just I know health-wise, that's what I need to do. But I'll be good either way. But ultimately, I know overall I need to get my big ass up. But you ain't going to make me not embrace my flaws. I ain't going to be able to do it. I can have so many things. Like, I didn't embrace my moles right here. People ain't never saying nothing about my moles. Why y'all never talk about my moles? So I'm so moldy like my family, my dad's side of the family. These moles, I just embraced it now. The ones that fell off because they got so big, I'm glad they fell off. But these moles, I just embrace these moles so much. Like anything about myself, I'm just going to embrace it. And then if it's something I can do better in, I will do better. But I embrace it first and then I'll worry about that later. You know what I mean? Like I embrace it and then fix it later. I like to go in that order. I've been doing good, Flyboy. Let me see, your real dad, brain overweight, like mind over matter? Or are you saying that like people want brains overweight? Okay, so let me see. Let's see, brains overweight. I see what you mean with the brain. It's a good thing you have brain overweight because you need your brain to let you know you need to be doing something about it. Because it ain't like people try to. I've told y'all, we talked about this before in the shadow. Like, I'm offended when people, like if you meet somebody, they be like, I love a big girl. And I always say, when you say that, it's a whole trigger for me. You love for me to be big so I can have high blood pressure, I can have diabetes, I can have a heart attack. Like, if you want the right thing for me, you would not be saying that you want somebody to be big. Big means potential, not always. Potential other health problems that come with that. So if you're somebody that says you want to date me, you start talking crazy on the first and second date, thinking that's what I want to hear to make me feel comfortable, I'm going to think that you're a person I can't even trust you. I already can't trust you. We're going to end this conversation right now, because if I can recognize that in myself, and you try to trick me and make me think it's a good thing, you got to get out of my face. You got to get out of my face. You got to learn something different. Instead of you saying, you know what, because 9 times out of 10, I'm going to mention it. And if I mention, if you can't say, okay, I can't help you with that, I can do this or that. If you can't say that, you start jumping on the bandwagon, thinking that you're making me feel good about something, you're getting up out of here real fast. First time I talk to you. Okay, let me see. Damn, this thing always jumping. How can I get it to stop doing that? Now I got to go back up. Okay. Wait, hold on. I think I found it. Nope, that wasn't it. Hold on, hold on. Okay. Tashana said people think. Flyboy came in. Brain overweight. That's where I left off at. You're a real dad. Let me see. Flyboy said gamma profanity. What? Me using profanity or them using profanity? Which one? I definitely use profanity. I definitely use profanity. If y'all didn't know, now you know. But y'all should know if y'all over here. If the trolls start getting on my nerves, then that's when y'all gonna hear it. It's not a part of my normal conversation, but I will like use it for sure for the trolls. Tashana laughing. Kayla. Okay, so Flyboy already so look at Darius came back. Darius, you a regular over here now. You're regular. You popping up in these chats, you a Flyboy, y'all popping up in these chats like Kaylin. Kaylin is dedicated. I feel like y'all gonna be dedicated. What's up, chat? Darius saying, let's see. Caribou, put a number 1. Okay, James. James, I think you already subscribed. You weren't subscribed? That's funny. If you weren't subscribed, you found me again. That's good. Okay, Yolanda. Wait, I was in another live about content. Wait a minute, Yolanda. Wait. I was in another live about content. Like you just left another live. They was talking about content, you said? Maybe I think so. Thank you, Life of Tashana, for that flower. Life of Tashana just sent me a flower, y'all. So y'all know content creators, once they get monetized, they do want people to decide if they want to support the channel through like super chats, super stickers, or like the super thanks you can send after content is already posted. Then if you look at the lower right hand side of your screen, you'll see a little gift box where you can send gifts, and they're only 10 cents each. So you can decide if you want to send a gift as well, okay? Thank you, Tashana. Okay, so let me see. Thank you, Tashana. I see that rose popping up. Thank you. Okay, let me see. Okay, Game said, I love you. Thank you, Gamer. Gamer, did you subscribe? Flyboy said, Caitlin, hi. Caitlin said, hi. Noe said, girl, you always gossiping. You going straight to the lake of fire. Noe, you a goddamn lie. You ain't never, ever, ever see me gossip on my page. Now, I ain't gonna say I don't gossip, but you ain't never see me gossip on my page. That's something I vowed not to ever do. You hear me talking about myself on the page, or I might talk about a certain situation and bring light to the situation for anybody to use for information. But just because you just insulted my intelligence like that, now you're gonna be blocked because you're a damn lie. You ain't never heard me gossip on this page and never will. Now, Caitlin said, hey, Flyboy. Fred Fox says, seem like a pretty wise Thank you, Fred. Fred, make sure you go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you come back. I got people in the live that I just met on Friday that's been coming back every day since Friday, and I'm so happy. I appreciate y'all. Let me see. How you been, Caitlin? Flyboy said. Yolanda said, you have 20 likes? Oh, I do. 22. Yes, I do. Thank you, Yolanda. Yes, y'all make sure y'all like that live. Make sure y'all like that live. Make sure if you're not subscribed, you subscribe. So you are subscribed. I'm about to check my subscription now to see. When I started this live, I had 7,400. What was that? And 88. 7,488. Now I had 4,700. I'm sorry, I had 7,491 this morning. 3 people decided after I did my live titled Why People Don't Want to See You Heal. I got off that live. 3 people said, let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. This girl that found me out. This girl is reading me down up in here, giving people information on how I try to benefit off of other people's brokenness and how I don't want to be with them if I can't trauma bond with them. 3 people left so fast. I was like, bye, bye, and bye, because I'll get them right back. Right back plus tenfold, like Tashana say, tenfold. Okay? Okay, let me see. Kaden said, good flight boy, thanks. How are you? Fairfax said, stay being you. I don't even know. If I tried to be somebody else, I wouldn't even know how to go about doing it. I've been myself so long that I can't even try to be nobody else. Like even if it was to my benefit, I can't be nobody else. I don't even want to be nobody else. Ain't nobody I want to be. I like people for their individual personalities and what they got going on, that I don't have to want to be nobody else. I can just embrace who somebody else is and like love that about them. Okay, let me see. Flyboy said, if you do good on my basketball, if I do good on my basketball game, can I be a mod? Get my Flyboy. I have 3 mods that I've had since the beginning of my channel, and they are all I need. I don't feel like overall I even need a mod, but I have them so that when I'm having my serious conversations in the daytime, they can just make sure there's no disruptions in the chat. But I don't have no reason to have a mod. I have no reason. I don't even need no mods. So let me see. Flyboy said, I'm good, just a bit tired. You tired? You gotta get some rest. Darius said, Caitlin, you back. Yes. And look at Omar came back. I see you, Omar. Yes. What is that? What is that? You are so wow. Is that what that is, Omar? Omar was one of the people that I met Friday too. Omar been coming back. Y'all are some coming back folks. All I've been asking for, I don't know how long, is like, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. But if y'all subscribe, make sure y'all come back. Y'all hear me say that 1,000 times. And look how y'all just sit up here coming back. Making sure that y'all coming back. Y'all better do that. I see all those side hearts going on too. Y'all thank y'all for that. Let me see. Caitlin said, oh, rest up and hit those 3, what is that, 3 basketballs for tomorrow. Oh, talking to Flyboy. Yes, Flyboy, you got to get some rest. Thanks, Caitlin. You're the best, he said. Caitlin said, you're welcome, Flyboy. You too. Caitlin said, yes, Darius, I'm back. Tashana said, another flower. Thank you, Tashana. Oh, you just seen my live on content? That's what you said, Yolanda? Okay, good. I'm glad if you seen it. I hope you got some out of it. Okay, Yolanda said, maybe I'm tired. I don't know. Earlier I did a live on why people don't want to see you heal and menopause in men. So I don't know. I thought you meant that last one I did. Okay, let's see. Omar said, can you advise me on how to be monetized? Yes. Omar, I can answer any questions you want now if I have the answer to it. But come back on Wednesdays, because every Wednesday, I just put it, if you look at my post on my wall, I just posted that on Wednesdays at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, I'm going to open it up every Wednesday for new content creators to be able to come in and ask me a question. And then hopefully, if I don't know the answers, it'll be other content creators who can give us all the answers. So, like, yeah, come back every Wednesday. But you can drop any questions in the chat right now. Let me see. Life of Tashana said hi to Flyboy. Tashana said rebuke. Rebuke. I know that's right. Okay, let me see. Flyboy said hi to Tashana. Omar said, like, number 26. Oh, you were number 26? Thank you, Omar. I appreciate you. Derry said, don't like noise saying you're going to the lake. Right. Like, what are you talking about? Talking about some doggone gossip. Obviously, you ain't never been to this channel. Wrong channel, because I will not. Let's see. 26 likes. Yes, Flyboy. Facts, Darius, Tashana said. Flyboy said, Tashana, you're so pretty in the profile picture. Tashana, you think the picture is pretty. Like, okay, yes, the profile picture is pretty. But if you're talking about a pretty soul, Flyboy, you literally need to go type in her name and then go make sure y'all subscribe to her. You need to go do that and then come back. Let me see. Amber's fur. Amber's fur? What do you put on a boiled egg? Syrup or honey? I have never put syrup or honey on a boiled egg. I've never put anything other than salt and pepper on a boiled egg, ever. I'm thinking never. Like if it's not a deviled egg with like mayonnaise and mustard, relish, all that kind of stuff, I've only put salt and pepper. Y'all, I had a taste. I had to fight the urge today. I was like, I'm not saying that I'm not going to do it, but I was just strong today. I had a taste for some French toast. I wanted to make me some French toast so bad. I started thinking about how my deceased husband used to make it. He used to make the best French toast, the best rice, and the best French fries. And he made homemade French fries. And I started thinking about that toast. I was like, I will be two. I was like 3 pieces. I was like, but I ain't even got to do 3 pieces. I could do 2 slices of French toast. I just had a taste. Now, I'm not going to guaranteed I'm not gonna get up in the morning and make it, but I didn't have it tonight. So I was strong for a day. And then tomorrow I'll just make sure I have that and with a little bit of syrup because I don't like a lot of syrup, and then a salad for tomorrow, and that'll be it. I think I should be able to compromise. I don't want to deprive myself. Flyboy said, "Oh man, Flyboy, what you want? What? Tell me why. When people ask why can it be a moderator, Flyboy, tell me why you want to be a moderator. I'm interested in knowing. Put it in the chat why you feel like you want to be a moderator." Okay, let me see. Thank you, Flyboy. Tashada said. Flyboy said, "You're welcome, Tashada." Let me see. Now, what is that? Oh my, OPI New Week or New WK. What that mean? Y'all know you gotta put the words in there. Darius said, you already put your hair up for bed. You're not trying to do another 4 hours. No, my hair been in the bun all day. If you go in my Darius, you was in the live with me. You see my hair up in this bun already? Okay, YouTube held this comment. Let's see what this person said. "Oh my God, your voice is ugly. Stop talking like a man. You are a woman. Wash your face." Like sometimes if y'all give me something I could go on, I will. But I'm gonna let you go back to the basement. Get in your twin size bed, go to sleep. You know, because you have to be a child. You got to be a child. I don't really like. I know I wouldn't have played nobody cussing my kids out, so I'm not getting ready to start doing that with nobody else's kids. Okay. Now let me see. Kay said, "Have a spectacular rest of your day. You are beautiful." Kay, before you got out of here, I hope you subscribe. It sounds like you left the chat. I hope you subscribed before you left here. I'm about to check these subscriptions, y'all. I'm gonna be like highly upset if I didn't get at least 5. Because all y'all was in here at one time saying that y'all go subscribe. And if y'all got out of here without subscribing, I know something. I know something if y'all try to make me stay up all night. Let me see. Tachana said, thanks, Grandma. We need to do a live together again. Yes! You pick a conversation. We do. Huh. I gotta think. But Tashana, you know you be having stuff. You always say that you're willing to have a conversation about anything on your channel. People can ask anything, but you reserve the right to not answer it if you don't feel comfortable. So you need to pick the conversation so I can make sure you feel comfortable with it. Let me say, oh Lord, this message has been, oh, there's Darius. He said, "Wow, these niggas be wild." Darius is ridiculous. Y'all, Darius is so funny. I don't know where Darius came from. Oh, he said he was just scrolling when he found the page. This child is so funny. Like, I need that humor in my chat. Kaylin is real funny, too. Kaylin just laughed. She sit back and laugh. So, Kaylin she got a very similar, we're both Aquarius, too. Her humor is a lot like mine. And so, when Darius be saying stuff, me and Kaylin just be cracking up. Thank you, Kay. I thought you left. I was like, oh my God, Kay got out of here before she subscribed. Thank you, Kay. Y'all, okay, I told y'all my average, this is how I added up how many I need per day. I took the number, I took 10,000, subtracted the number of subscribers that I have, and divided it by the number of days that I have left in the year to determine how many subscribers I need per day to hit 10,000. So, of course, I would love for my mother to do another dance, which I'm probably going to go over there tomorrow, Wednesday, and put her back to work because she literally brought me in 1,300 subscribers in 4 days when she did the Chris Brown It Depends dance. So I'll be back over there because I need that right now, especially help me with the 33 per day. I almost think that every time I put her on here, she really does good with the subscribers. So I'm going back over there so she can do something. So a couple dances, a couple, things I can get her to do to try to get this. So that's how I came up with I need 32 subscribers. At that time, I needed 32 subscribers, right? So I got 51 on Friday, but then I didn't do as good. I got 30 something, I think, on Saturday, which meant that over the 32 I got on Friday kind of went towards Saturday. So then when I did my live where people didn't want to hear about the white people don't want to see you heal, when the 3 people left, so I had to replace them. Thank you, God. I love when people get replaced. When they get replaced, that means you were not for me and God removed you up out of my life. So I love when people decide to like leave too. As much as I like for people to come, I love when they decide to leave. So I love knowing that God is going to make sure I dodge some bullets in my life. So that's how I came up with the 32 subscribers per day. So the less days I get, like as the days go by, I'm going to have a shorter amount of time to get them. So like I got to make sure I'm hustling, doing all I can, dropping shorts, videos if I can, going live, all of that until I do the work to get it. So yeah, so that's what I'm in the process of. Okay, let's see. So thank you so much, Kay, for subscribing. Darius said you only need 4 more to 32? Yeah, right. I'm going to check. I'll believe that. I'm about to check. Why you saying that, Darius? Darius just trying to make me happy about that. Okay, wait. Blessing said something. Wait, this. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me see. Uh, Blessing said a good discussion is battered men and why did they stay? Battered men and why did they stay? I like that because we never want to talk about men being better, and it happens. I don't know anybody personally, but I've heard a lot of like documentaries and stuff like that. Dad, what I do with those cards? Dang. Oh. Oh, did I use all my cards? Hold on. Okay. Okay, better. What? Yeah. Better men and why they stay. Oh, I wonder if I could get any men to come up on the panel for that in the men's room. We got to wait till next Monday for it, though, because that's a topic I want to highlight for the men. And that's on Mondays. But that's a good topic. Bless it. Life with Tashana said, I'm going to be comfortable. Not everyone has common sense, so that's why I say that. You, on the other hand, are very intelligent. Any conversation, I may laugh, but I'm with it. Okay. So I got to think of something. I'm going to think on it tonight. Be like, what can, and that's so funny that you said that because I wanted to start bringing, that's what, let me see. Let me tell you, this is so ironic that you said that. Let me tell you, I write down 11 ideas. What I got here? This is what I want. Well, this is a different concept, but you see at the top, oh, you can't see. It says CC's panel collab. I want to start having CC's come on to do panel collaborations with content creators, like one at a time, and then let that be an opportunity where we can have a discussion about something. But at that time, I can actually like invite my subscribers over to them. You can bring your subscribers over to my channel, and like we can like kind of like network in that way. And that's funny that you actually said that. And that's one of the ideas that I had. I got, this is a whole stack of cards, y'all. All of them are not different. Like some of them might be 5, 10 cards, because y'all know I start writing notes. If I think of a topic, I just start writing notes. So this is the batch that I have by my bed. Like, okay, I got the topic on the 5 habits that boost your self-worth. I got content creators panel collab. I got information on honeydew melons. Like it'd be a lot of stuff. So whenever I have an idea, this is not including all of the 50 million, what they call them, composition notebooks and regular notebooks that I have, y'all. It's ridiculous. Like all I do is write idea. I don't have enough time in the day to really get all of the content that I have in my head onto the channel. Darius said, how do you put a profile picture on YouTube? Okay. When you go to YouTube, let me see. Let me go to a different one. Let me go with this page. Hold on. Okay, so like this is my ASMR channel. Oh, will you be able to see? Like this is my ASMR channel. So you're going to tap. Oh, hold on. You are going to tap. Let me make sure I'm telling you right there. Hold on. You're going to tap on your name of your channel. Tap on the name of your channel. Then you're going to see 3 dots at the upper right hand of the screen. those three dots up there, you tap on that. Oh, hold on, don't tap on that. Hold on. No, you don't tap on the three dots. You tap on your name, you go to the screen, you're going to see edit, that little edit pencil right there where it says manage videos. Oh, did I? It says manage videos here. And then you go over to the pencil over here, tap on that pencil, and then it's going to take you to this screen. And then you're going to tap on a picture up there. It's a picture there and a picture there, so you can change your banner there, or you can change your little profile picture there. When you tap on there, then it's going to like say go to your library if you have one to upload or something like that. So that's how you can change it, Darius. Okay, let me see. King Nathan. Hi, King Nathan. Good guy. King Nathan, this is your first time here. Can you make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the live, and then come back? Like, I love, like, y'all, this is another thing. Y'all know I love when the men get in chat because I want to, like, build the men's room. And I noticed, like, Caitlin, do you see the same thing? Like, for the most part, it's like 75% men that come up in here. So I need those men to add to my analytics. Like, I need y'all because I'm trying to build those analytics with y'all because I need y'all here because I like to, like, have a diverse conversation. So I need y'all to come back, okay, King Nathan? Let me see. Blessings said, yes, Batter. I got you, Batter. Darius said they don't have a job and depending on a lady. Oh, the people in the chat? Or they're not confident? Oh, you're saying the men. You're saying the battered men are, they don't have a job. So, like, they're dependent on a female. So they have to accept some things to even be able to live. That's what he's saying. So in exchange for a roof over their head, they might have to, like, endure some abuse because of that. And they're not confident enough in themselves. That's what Darius says. Yes, man. Katie said, yes, we love the men's input. Yes, I'd be like, I need to know what y'all thinking. We need to know that because, for one, it's a lot of people who might need to just know. They might just have a male best friend or anything. Like, it might be a brother or a cousin or partner or anything. But we just really need to know, like, for this world to, like, go around, we need to know what y'all thinking. What are y'all thinking so we can help y'all through that? Like, the world is on y'all shoulders more than ever. Y'all, that pressure is getting harder and harder for y'all to bear. So we looking like, hold on. You ain't got to do that by yourself. We understand that. And we want to know if we can be an assistance, what we can do to make y'all lives easier. Like, women have support groups all the time. We gonna go grab us a friend and talk it out. We gonna go join a group and talk it out. We gonna get on YouTube and talk it out. But a lot of times men don't have those same outlets, so we gotta highlight y'all and make spaces so that y'all can, get y'all stuff off. Let me see. Life and Tashana said, men are very important in a conversation. They are. Like, because what we think we might know may not be the thing. It just might not be the thing. We just need to hear from them so that we can know that we're on the right track. If we're not on the right track, we can get on the right track. If we're on the right track, we can continue to do what we've been doing. But I want to tell you about this customer service thing, right? Let me see. So I went in, what do you call it? I think you call it Dollar General, right? It was a store. So I went in there because I needed some Alka-Seltzer. Y'all know, it's so crazy, y'all. I'm actually addicted to Alka-Seltzer. Like, I do, like, whenever I have a stomach ache or something, I do drink it then too. But because I'm addicted to them, like, if I have a taste for something to drink, y'all know I primarily drink water. Sometimes I might have, like, tea or I do iced coffee. You know, the iced coffee, shaken espresso from Starbucks. But, like right now in a minute, I'm about to get thirsty. And I already prepared this water bottle to have this much water in it. Can y'all see? Y'all can, well, that much water in it, if y'all can see, like, up to here, so that I can have my Alka-Seltzer. So I'm addicted to these. So I was devastated. Yesterday, I think it was, I realized I didn't have no Alka-Seltzer. So I almost had a fit. I was like, I was looking, and the only kind that I saw was these that I have. Now, these cold ones, I'm not addicted to these. I hate the way these taste. So when I have a cold and I'm coming down with a cold, I have to have these. And I can't stand, like, they have a flavor with, like, orange and lemon. I don't be wanting no flavor to it. I just be wanting straight up original Alka-Seltzer. And I've been addicted to these for years. When I tell my doctor, he be looking at me like I'm crazy. But he didn't tell me he was going to do nothing to me. So I am addicted to them. So if I feel like I want something to drink, like some people might say, give me a soda or something like that, I literally am going to drink an Alka-Seltzer. Everybody that know me know, like, if I'm going out of town, I be packing Alka-Seltzer Alka-Seltzer. Like, I just be packing it like I gotta have some in my car. I gotta have some. It's ridiculous. So I had to go to the Little General so that I could get some Alka-Seltzer. So I get the Alka-Seltzer, and I have my grandkids with me, and they want to pick out something. So they pick out something too. So they pick out what they want, put it on the counter. My Alka-Seltzer is there. So then I pay for it, and so she just standing there. So the stuff is just sitting on the counter. So I'm sarcastic. So I just stand there and look at her and look at the stuff. And so she's standing there looking at me like, what's your problem? I was so irritated. I just snatched the stuff. My grandkids looking like, uh-oh, what's about to happen? I snatched the stuff, and you know how they have the little twirling things by them, by the bags? I didn't put it in the bag that was by me. I put it in the bag by her. I started putting the stuff in the bag so hard that I snatched the thing off. And I was like, why would you working? I'm not working. I'm already mad that I got to be buying these Alka-Seltzer already. And these kids want these expensive snacks. Like, I can't stand the way they be having, like, candy bars and stuff like that for, like, $2. Well, probably like $1.50, but still overpriced. I'm used to them costing like, I don't know, 59 cents. So I'm trying to get this stuff, and I'm just looking like, what would make her think? And you know, sometimes I've been there before, and I get one thing, and they'll say, "Do you want a bag?" And I'll say no. Or if I think I want a bag, I'll say yes, and they ask me. She just stands there with the stuff. She ain't like push it towards me like, there you go, and you ain't getting no bag. Nothing. She doesn't say nothing else, just standing there. And then when I'm standing there, that didn't even trigger her to say, okay, do you want a bag? Like, what you standing there for? No, she just stood there. So, of course, I had to, like, do all that I did, but I was so irritated, and you know how my brain go. Let me call the manager, let them know they got somebody working for them that won't even bad. But I said, I'm not even worried about it like that. I just want to give her the energy back like she was giving me. You don't want to do what you're supposed to do? Okay, this is what the kind of energy you're going to create. I hate stuff like I hate bad customer service because I love to embrace like I love to say you have a good day, you know, stuff like that. But when people do stuff like that, it puts me in a whole different mood immediately. Like immediately. Let me see. Darian said, "This is my support group. We got in earlier. Yes, Darian, you're a part of our support group over here. Like I like to feel like the people who are part of this channel is like a support group. That's why I feel like when I go get, like if I don't know something, that's why I go get the information because I'm like, if I know it, we all need to know it. So yes, there is. Darian said we got a support group, y'all. Blessed said, have I tried the dating hookup content? Have I tried the dating hookup content? Where the host and where you're the host and you're interviewing ladies and men and give the men and give the men our ladies choose and give the men the ladies choose who they might be interested in. Well, first of all, we never really had that many men to be able to do that. I mean, the most we've ever had, like in our chats, probably like was 5. Who we usually have? We usually have Mark, it's Terrace kind of thing. Fishmeal was over here for a couple times. I usually see Fishmeal over in Kendra's chat. Now we have Darius. Like Flyboy is younger, but he been in the chat. Carl came in the chat. I hope Carl come back. Carl was in the chat, and Omar been in the chat. I guess that's 8. I guess if we build it up and people show interest in it, I would consider doing it for sure, Blessing. If people show interest in doing it and that's something they would want to do, I would do it. I would do it. Okay, let's see here. Wow, let me see. I never heard that, but I'm addicted to Carmex lip balm. A lot of people say, okay, people say about Carmex, they said the medication in it is what causes you to get addicted to having it on your lips. And they said, this is what they say. This is what I just heard them say before, Blessing. That people get addicted to that because that medicine is in there and that it actually dries over time. It dries your lips out versus moisturizes it versus moisturizing it because that medicine is going to get you to want to continue to keep putting it on. You notice anybody that loves Carmex, they like constantly, they always put it on there, and they say that a medicine that's in there is addictive. Blessing. Look it up. Let me look it up right now, see if that's true. While I'm saying this, I'm repeating what I heard a long time ago. I want to make sure before I start telling people something like that. Are there? No, that's not what I want to say. I want to say, Is there anything in Carmex that's addictive? No, there's nothing in Carmex that's chemically addictive. According to the company, the fact checkers like Snaps. I don't know what that is. However, some users may feel a dependency on it because certain ingredients like menthol, what is that? Camphor and salic, salic, salicylic acid can cause irritation or dryness if the user is sensitive, leading to a cycle of repeated application. Okay, so that's a more thorough answer to that because somebody told me that before. Okay, I never heard that, but I'm addicted to. Okay, I got that. Okay, let me see. Kaden said I thought it was because it wasn't any bags. Ours doesn't have bags. Oh no, they have the bags. They have a little turn wheel thing. I heard a lot of places don't have bags. I don't. Wisconsin is not doing that, but a lot of people in different states are saying. I think California was one. I think Shake 'Em Up said that. I thought how they taking bags out of y'all stores, or you got to pay for them or something. They ain't did that here yet. Darius said, uh, what about what men and women want or don't want to hear when they're dating? We could write that down. We've had conversations about what men are looking for. First of all, what I do with it? First of all, that was a while ago. We could always bring the topic back up, but I think you said something a little bit different. Let me write it down. Let me read it one more time and write it down. Darius is saying, what about what men and women want or don't want to hear when they're dating? What about okay? So what women and men don't want to hear? What women and men don't want to hear when dating? That's a good one. Cause I just finished saying at the beginning of this live how I can't trust people when I start dating, when I not dating, but when I meet them and or not even meet them yet. I have a phone conversation with them, and if you shared a picture or something, they start saying, "Yeah, cause I like big girls." That's the first thing. That's the first thing to make me never ever have another conversation with them. Cause it sounds to me like I can't trust you, and you don't have my health at for my best interest. Like you're already working against me. I think you're my enemy. So that's a good one. I like that, Darius. Let me see. Life of Tashada said, uh, let me see. DG going through it because all of our bags. Okay. Okay. DG is a store. DG going through it because all of our bags ripping down the side, so we might as well have no bags. Oh, so they making them cheaper and cheaper. So they probably want to pay a cheaper price for some thinner ones. Yeah, now my mother don't go to the store without her recycle. She one of them kind of people. Whenever we go to the store, she's going to bring her recycle bags. She's going to pack it in their bags, but before she take it in the house, before I get them out of my car, she want me to put them in a recycle bag. She do that real hard. She love her recycle bags. Sorry for the typos. My phone is hella. Oh great. Oh, that's okay. Bless. I'm trying to figure it out. Fred Fox came back to the chat. Fred Fox said my lips healthy. Till I use chapstick. You're right. See? That's what the folks say. I don't know. I don't use it, so I can't say through no experience. Somebody just told me that a long time ago, and I just been kind of scared to like even try it since then. So I don't know. I make my lip glosses naturally with beeswax and oils because you know I got a skincare company, so I make them like homemade. So I don't know. I don't know. Hi Eddie Gibson. Eddie Gibson, can you please look? I'm telling you, these men be up in this thing. Eddie Gibson, can you go ahead and please subscribe to the channel? Make sure you come back, like the live while you're doing it. Like while I'm talking, y'all can be busy. Y'all can be like, let me like it, let me subscribe, let me put my notifications on. Y'all can work them fingers, be doing stuff while I'm talking. Let me see. Life is China said I used to use Carmex, but it's on the list of don't with cancer. Why? Did it say why? Lord. Even though I know they get really touchy with cancer patients, they want to make sure they keep y'all safe. But it got to be something that they're telling y'all to stay away from. See, oh Lord, Darius said, I was raised on Vaseline only. Okay, a lot of people, like my dad, he believed in like my mother used to have to oil him down. Like even when I was a little girl, we already knew that my mother was gonna have to like scrub his feet. That's before we knew about stuff like pumice stones and all that kind of stuff, right? So she'll have stuff like y'all. My mom was crazy. I got a picture with my mother with a whole drill. I don't what the hell was she doing with that drill? I don't know, a drill on my daddy's feet. Like literally my daddy had her doing his feet all the time. As soon as he come home from work, he get in the bathtub and she was always working on his feet, cutting his toenails, doing something, right? Filing his feet, some kind of way, something all the time. So when we was younger, it'll be time for us to like help put the Vaseline on his face, on his feet. So we'll like put the Vaseline on his feet or maybe on his legs or something like that. So he always would be shiny as I don't know what. He put it all over his face, over his arms. He was a believer of Vaseline. Like he might dip in lotions a little bit, but he would get the big containers, big containers with the S of Vaselines all the time. He believed in that. So back in the day, people was just like, all you need is Vaseline. Now, recently, they want to say, let me see what they say about that. Y'all know I'm going to Google everything because I want to give people more information. Does Vaseline clog pores when you put it on your face? No, Vaseline petroleum jelly does not clog pores on its own because it's non, uh, what is that? Non-comedogenic. However, it can cause breakouts if trapped dirt, oil, bacteria, or makeup is underneath it, which is why it's crucial to apply it thoroughly only thoroughly clean skin. So see, I thought somebody told me that it clogs pores. So if y'all use Vaseline on your face, it's saying you got to make sure you're not just putting it on your face in the morning, as a moisturizer, without thoroughly cleaning your face, because if the dirt gets trapped up under there, it can cause what is this? What does it say it can cause? Breakouts. It can cause breakouts. So yes, but my daddy never had no bad skin and he lived by it. So I don't know. Okay, Darius said, I don't like when women ask what I want in a woman. Ooh, there he is. Hold on, wait. Chill Crew. Hey, thanks for coming in. Darius, let me tell you this. Now, we had this conversation before. Serena's not here. Kaylin, I don't know if you was coming to the channel back then when we had the conversation. I was saying, they said, well, they told me, they challenged me. And I said, okay, I can see what y'all was saying. After they challenged me real hard about it, I began a conversation with saying it irritates me very bad when people say, what do you want? And the reason why I said it irritates me when they say, what do you want? It irritates me because what do you think I want in a relationship? Okay, now they end up coming to say, because people want to know like what, they're not God, they don't know what you want, so you gotta like communicate that so they'll know. My thing is that I don't want to tell you what I want because I want you to be compatible with me where you can pick up on what you want. You can first give me what you feel I should have, and you can pick up on what I want based on like the actions of the relationship. If I meet you, right, and I tell you I want someone that's very attentive. And if you're not an attentive person, so then you begin to be attentive. And then you don't really know me very well to like have a genuine desire to like accommodate my needs like that. But then you start to become a person that is a representative. You just trying to do the things that I said. If I say I love flowers, I like to have flowers every day. And if you a person, you ain't never bought no flowers for nobody ever, now you trying to buy the flowers every day, that's not, I feel like that's not the person being genuine. But they countered me with that and said, no, that's not true. If they are learning what you like, they may be willing to compromise on what you like and be those things to you. And I was like, well, so when we finished the conversation, I was like, okay, that's true. Maybe that's true. But Darius, in the beginning, before we had the conversation, and I still might have a little bit of that in me now, when you say that, I think it's superficial, because if I meet you today, you say, what are you looking for? On the surface, I mean, I don't know about your personality. I might want something different from you than I wanted the last person. I might have this vision in my head of what I want, but if I meet you, I might want something different. And who don't want to be happy? Like, whatever relationship I want to be in, I want to be happy. So I want, who don't want somebody they can trust? Who don't want somebody who will be able to help provide for your household? Who don't want nobody that will respect them? Like, I think across the board, we all want the same things. Like, everybody want to be happy, respected, considered, like all the things. So it should be on the surface of what we need. Like, if you ask me this on day one, I'm going to be on the surface. I don't know what I want from you or what I desire from you because I don't even know you yet. So that's the reason why I was defending my stance on it. But people did come in the chat and said, hold on, that's not fair. And they had some valid reasons. So I bagged up on it a little bit. But like, honestly, it is with my first mind, that's how I think, Darius. Let me see. Chill Will came in. Thanks for coming in, Chill Will. Blessing said, just as long as it don't right. You know, she said she good with the Carmex. She already addicted. As long as they gonna do that to her, Carmex she will have. Let me see. Life to Shauna said, Darius, that's the kind of chapstick I use now. Oh, the Vaseline. Blessing said, I never heard of that. Yes, I heard that before. Years, it was a lot of years ago. Life of Tashana said the menthol. Okay, the menthol is what's the problem, and it's something else that I have to look through my notes. It's so many things. Yeah, I know that they have a lot of things. Y'all get really sensitive. So I'm glad that they do have those list of things for y'all to go by, so y'all know what y'all should be doing. Darius said, all I want. Let me see. All I want is for you to be yourself. Yeah, so I can see who you are. Right. I don't want no representative. Let me see. I don't know what I want till I see it. There he is. You better take those words out of my mouth. Okay, let me see. Gamer said, Mama, I said I love you. Gamer, I thought I read your comment. I didn't read your comment. I thought I read your comment. I'm saying, like, if you feel like you love me, I am going live every day for the month of October. And hopefully thereafter, like some days I've been going live 3 times, y'all. I've been acting up over here. And after October, I'm hoping by that point I would have formed long-term habit creation that I will continue to do it, because then hopefully sometimes they say within 21 days you do something over and over again, it'll be like a habit. So I'm hoping, I've done these challenges before, so I hope it becomes a habit. And if I have all these new people over here, that's going to encourage me to come live, because I want to keep connecting with y'all, to build y'all in this community. But if you do, make sure you subscribe to the channel, make sure you come back, turn your notifications on. Okay, Caitlin said, I was here for it. Yes. Okay, yeah, you were here for that conversation. We were saying it, and I was standing on it, but y'all had some good points. Or, Caitlin, I don't remember what your stance was, but people had some good points on it. And just like, that's how I feel. I just feel like soon as people say, what do you want? I'm looking like, I want what everybody that's in a relationship wants. Like, everybody's going to want the same thing. Like, it's very... I'm sure, like, okay, you might want some things that's more detailed. I understand that. But on the surface, and if I don't know you, just focus on not making me mad. Focus on being truthful. Focus on, like, not being a jerk. Focus on having good conversation, like the stuff that's on the surface, because that other stuff got to come later anyways. They got to come later. I'm not even looking for that deep stuff from you yet. I don't even know. Let me see. Like Tashana said, blessings, amen. Long as it don't get right, exactly. Kayla said, good point. I agree with you. Yes. Let me see. Wait a minute. LWT. Oh, Life Tashana. Okay, I'm looking like, who's LWT? Okay, I got it. Okay, Kaylin said it's like trying to win you. Yes, instead of doing it from the heart. Yes, if you do that. Who's that? Miles? Miles said hamburger raid. Okay. Yes, I just feel like you will start to... Oh, bless it, I almost blocked you trying to get this hamburger mess out of my chat. Yeah, you just start being... And it's okay if you try to do it like that. I commend men who say, oh, I heard her say that she likes flowers. I want to, make her happy in that way. I never thought about giving people flowers, or that's not a go-to thing that I do. But she told me she likes flowers. I think I'm going to pick up on that and get her some flowers. That's different from asking me what I look for. Like, I'm not going to look for you to get the flowers. I may just mention in casual conversation, I like flowers. If you can't pick up on that, then just miss the point. I don't want you to do it because I say that's what I want. Like, that's not like that. It got to be genuine. It got to come natural. Not just stuff like that. That's probably why I'm single, y'all. I'm probably going to stay single forever, because I really analyze. I didn't analyze relationships that as much as I do now. So now I'm so quick. I used to be like, oh, okay, well, that's everybody got flaws. I can work with that. That's okay. This, that, and all that kind of stuff. And I don't do that no more. But it was two of the husbands, not my soulmate husband that passed away, but the other two husbands, I pacified a lot of stuff thinking you got to let people be who they are. But now I don't have that stance. I say that if you're my person, you're going to be more compatible with me, and I don't think that I will have it's going to work against the relationship as much. I think it'll be easy. I think it'll be easy. Okay, wait, let me see. Blessing said, right, Kaylin, facts. Nick 345. I think Nick 45, 345, did you come in here asking me about, I think you asked about the Taylor Swift thing the other day. And remember I told you, I don't know Taylor Swift. I heard about her, I don't know her music. Kayla said, do it anyways and you'll find out if she likes them. Yeah, just do the stuff and like do the work. Put in the work to see like, okay, that was a go, that was not a go. Or just have conversations and listen. If you listen, you'll get all the answers. Let me see. 09, you need to ask men questions. Yes. Okay, so let's talk about the questions. So now this time, y'all, because I told you I've been single since 2010. So I've been single forever. I've been single longer than I have all the years that I was married now. That it's been over all the years and overrode all the years I was married. So where I used to say, I'm so used to being married, now I'm saying, I'm so used to being single. So y'all know I love to play games, right? I got 50 million. I got an ottoman in my living room. You know, the kind that the top comes off. So it's full. The half of it is where my tools go, but the other half of the ottoman is full of games. So I'll say I got about 10 games in there, y'all. I'm prepared because I got couples, so many couples games, not the games that we play on the channel, but I have a lot of couples games. And I don't know if you want to say games, they're like conversation cards. So the cards, like when I look through them, because I look through them because I'm trying to prepare. I'm trying to prepare. And I know that those cards are going to be a part of getting to know somebody. And the reason why I say that is because the cards ask really, some of them are surface questions, but some of them get, I'm not going to say so deep, but they have you to think. So it might ask a question like, if you were in a position where this or that happened, what would your response be to that? Now, the reason why I love all those cards, I'm using those cards. Like anybody I date, I'm going to definitely say, I got something for us to do. We can chill out. We can have these questions and really get to know each other. Because in the questions, it might be something that may never come up unless it comes up. That conversation may never come up unless the situation comes up. So those cards have, so I got so many of it, got to be like all together, got to be hundreds of cards. By talking, and you ain't got to like say all of, you know, go through all the cards in a day. You literally can say, we're going to chill, we're going to have a conversation, we're going to do 5 cards, dissect 5 of the cards. But what it does is before you get to that situation and have to figure out how you're going to like, cope with it and work through it, you already know the mindset of the person. Say it says, okay, what if I got a phone call from my ex and I didn't know that they were going to call, but they called my phone and wanted to see how I was doing. How would you take that? So like that's going to tell you then at that point before something like that actually happens, like what kind of person that is. Is it a person that's so jealous saying you'll get your number changed the next day? Or if it's somebody that says, I understand you had prior relationships, they probably do want to see how you're doing. I don't have no problem with that. I think I could trust you to have a conversation. Now, if you had a long extended conversation, maybe that might be a thing. Or they might say, I don't have a problem, period. Or that they just simply have a problem. They don't feel comfortable with that. Not that they don't trust you. It's just not anything they feel comfortable with. So that's the kind of questions that might be in there. So I love the way those cards get you already talking about that, so you already know how that person is feeling about certain, you kind of know where their mindset is. It could be anything like, what if I leave the toilet seat open? Like, how do you feel about that? And if you somebody who is saying don't ever leave the toilet, like that's your pet peeve, that's your time to say that. Or you can say, I don't care about that, I'll just let it down. That person will know how your, like what your mindset is on simple stuff, that simple, or it might be more complex stuff that comes in a relationship, that comes up in a relationship, and you don't have to wait until you get there to do it. You can already try to, get into the head of how the person you're dating is feeling. And I feel like those cards can really help our relationship be stronger, because you really get a chance to see into the thoughts of the person. They get a chance to understand. That's your way of saying before something come up and it just pops off. No, and people are mad and they're not willing to get to the bottom of what happened and what the feelings truly are. That before you get to that, you could. That's the time where you can sit down and talk, and that gives you, like, if it was somebody who said, no, I don't want that, I don't want nobody calling you or something like that, that would give me the time to explain. Look, this is somebody I had a relationship with 20 years ago. Over 20 years, that person just genuinely wants to call every so often and see how I'm doing. It is nothing, maybe they might not even live in the same state. They might not even live in the same state. And I don't feel comfortable when I'm just now, getting to know you. And it's no reason for you to think anything, or if you might be sitting right here and hear the whole conversation. And then maybe that person might turn around and say, okay, I can understand that. So it's giving you a time when emotions are not high about the incident happening, that you can kind of like talk about that in a rational way and possibly get an understanding. So that's why I love those cards, y'all. So yes. So that's what I love about those. So yes, I agree with, who was that just said you need to ask men questions? Dang, hold on, let me find that. See who that was that said that. Oh, yes, that was 09 the Don. So yes, you gotta ask, but we gotta ask men questions, but men have to ask women questions too. They gotta ask women questions. You gotta have that communication and that opportunity to really dissect the mindset of people and where their thoughts are with different things. Derry said, "True that, Caitlin, but it don't last. The switch up is crazy." What can I say? Do it anyways. Oh, you'll find out. Oh, but Darius said, true that, Caitlin, but it don't last. The switch up is crazy. No, Darius, don't say it don't last. Just say with some women it might not last. Just because you have experience with somebody, that does not mean that you had an overall experience with all the different kind of personalities it is in the world. Where something might not last one place, it may last forever in another. You got to know that. Like how women might think something about men cheating. Like, I don't like no stereotype about no men cheating. All men cheat. I don't have that mentality. Because for one, I always say my husbands, I never got no indication that they cheated. I got to respect them for that. Can I say for sure if they ever cheated? I don't know. But the fact that they respected and make sure whatever they did, I never found out about it. I have to hold a respect for them for that. Because if you did it so well, you made sure I didn't find out. So then on top of that, I have family members of men that they have no reason to lie to me. They have absolutely never cheated on their spouses. So I know men who have never cheated, and then I know some serial cheaters. So I don't like when women give a stereotype and say all men cheat. I hate when I hear that. I'm like, I don't believe that all men cheat. I do not believe that. I really, really don't believe that. Some men are just not in that space with that, and that's not nothing that's cute to them. They feel appalled by that. They may have spiritual connections with God that's totally against that. You might be like speaking against them in such a religious way, if they have a religion against it, that might be like disrespecting them as a man to even say. Whereas the other men, maybe they do cheat, but I don't think it's overall. I don't believe that. Caitlin said, me too, I'm ready for the game night. Oh, for the well, now this is not the cards that I use for our game night. These are cards that I just been harboring in there. I've been collecting them like over the last, I'll say like the last 6 years, probably like 6 years ago. I started getting them. When I got the first ones with Ace Metaphor. Y'all might have heard from him. He does Tonight's Conversations. When he first started his card deck, I bought him. That was like, oh, that was years ago. That probably was like 6, 7 years ago. Oh, probably more than that. No, it wasn't. Yeah, probably like longer than that. When he first came out with the first deck, now he has like 8 different versions of them. And he does tours where he comes to the cities and they have Tonight's Conversations. That's the name of Tonight's Conversations. And then they have a live show. I've been to the live show before too. And then they talk about relationships and, go back and forth about relationships in the audience. And they are on a panel light. So I've been collecting them that long ago. So that's the cards I save for, like, if I'm in a relationship. Because a lot of the cards are, I mean, I guess you probably, because I think I looked at them before to try to see if I could tweak it to bring it to the channel. But it's like really specifically talking about like like two people. It's not like saying like in general. It's saying like and two people, like in our relationship, what's the thing that excites you the most? That kind of stuff. So it's like between two people. So yes, let me see. Can I interject? Yes. Yes, 09. Y'all better drop in this chat. Don't you see Darius say whatever you want to say? Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say in here. Darius said I had a girl flushing tampons down my toilet and flooded my basement. Ooh, didn't know y'all did that. No, Darius, please do not say y'all. First of all, I don't even use no tampons. But even if I did, don't say y'all. So you gotta say that you like you said. I had a girl that flushed tampons down the toilet and flooded my basement. Then instead of saying I didn't know y'all did that, say I was devastated when I found out she was doing that. You gotta fix your words, Darius, because I don't like when people be grouping people. Like, don't be grouping people because everybody is not the same. So if you met a girl that did that, it may be somebody right now in this chat who has never done that. So not y'all. 09 said your suggestion and third and fourth relationship deep. This is after the luster of okay, well hold on. Your suggest I think you said your suggestion is third and fourth relationship deep. This is after the luster of first love. If you need dang, let me go back. Hold on. Okay. If you need cards to figure out if you are falling in love, there's no love. I'm not saying you need, I don't think you need the cards. I don't think you need the cards. It's just that I was intrigued by the cards because instead of having a lot of meaningless conversations, I think it's just a way that you can like connect. Like if you're over dinner, I think it's really a fun way to say, let's talk about these things, like stuff that might not come up. You can have some, all conversations can be without the cards, but the conversation is not going to determine if you're in love. This is like surface dating, not like if you're in love with somebody. This is like if you have met somebody, you're in the beginning stages of the relationship and you just want to bring some conversation, like have some conversation starters and kind of elaborate on some of the things and just to start talking. I by no means think that you're going to be falling in love based on cards. And the reason why I say that because ultimately people can say anything they want to say. So even though they're saying the things, responding to what the card is saying, it don't actually mean that that's what they are thinking all the time. People can say whatever they want to say out of their mouth. Actions are always going to speak louder than words. But instead of having a lot of meaningless conversations, that just can give you like a like a little roadmap to what you can talk some nice conversations you can have with someone that you may just be starting to like go on dates with, not necessarily dating, but go on dates with, or like if you're like in the first stage of like figuring out if you would like to be with a person. Thanks for that, 09. You better drop that stuff in there because I love when people have anything. I mean, not like I want people to like do a debate with me, but I love when people can allow me to see another side of something that I say. I love that. Okay, let me see. Darius said, not that Caitlyn answer, the one before that one. Hmm. True that, Caitlyn, but I don't. Oh, wait. Okay. Do any of find wait, do it anyways and you'll find out. Oh wait, it was something else she was said before that. It's like trying to win you instead of true that. But dang. Oh, it jumped. Hold on. Darius said, oh wait, he said, true that, Caitlyn, but I don't, but it don't last. The switch up is crazy. To that one when she said, oh, Darius, I'm just lost now. I'm lost. Okay. Darius said, okay, wait, Darius said when she said it was like trying to win. Okay, the her. Okay, I got you now, Darius. Okay, thanks. Kayla said, we don't do that. She said, we don't do that. She did that, right? That's what I'm looking like. Darius said, okay. Don't bash me. Don't bash me. I was just traumatized and thought all y'all was rolling around with that. I'm like, no. Like we just shot laughing at Darius. Darius said, apologies to all the ladies in here or just some of y'all. Okay, that's right, Darius. Okay, zero 09, the Don said, I understand. Back to you saying, don't group all women. Name me a woman who has. Y'all, sorry. Sorry, my battery died. I had to hurry up and plug it back up. Okay, hopefully zero 09 is still in here. Y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear me. Put a 1 in the chat real fast if y'all can hear me. Then I want to answer zero 09 or respond to zero 09. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me see if I can hear me. Answer 09. Okay. Okay. I hear. Okay, so zero 09 said, I understand, but back to you saying, don't group all women. Name me one woman. Name me a woman who hasn't used the words "it's fine" when something actually is bothering her. Okay. Okay. Of course, I can't speak for all other women. All the women in the chat, please put it in the chat if you've used it. I have a different way. I've never used it, but let me tell you why I never use it. I do another toxic thing. Let me tell you the toxic thing that I do in relationships. That I told y'all about this before, that this is something I had to work on myself about, is that when it's something that is bothering me, and like I will like shut down. Like I had a bad, like that's something I had, like I've been working, like all these years I've been single, that's something I've been working on, right? So I will shut down. You make me mad enough, I'm like, okay, I got you. And my punishment will be, I will shut down and I say no words to you. Like I will go days and not go no, and say no words. So I'm not the person that say, it's fine. I don't say that because I don't say nothing. If I gotta leave the house to be gone all day, come back while you sleep, get in the bed. I do that's and that I had to learn that was like, I thought that I was keeping my mouth shut and making sure I didn't say anything that I would regret. When in all actuality, when I did the work on myself about that, me doing that was just as toxic as if I would have said some words that I couldn't take back. Like it wasn't a healthy way. Maybe I didn't say some words that could be hurtful, but the action of it was as toxic. Like that's not a way to handle anything. You should be in a relationship where you can discuss whatever it is, talk it through. And at a place in my life, I did have that with my second husband. There was no going to bed angry. Like he just didn't have that. Like you got an attitude that is too bad, so sad. Okay, now come on in here because we're about to talk about whatever it was. It was so uncomfortable at first, but I learned to never get in that space with him. But then by the time the third husband came, I mastered how to do it in the most toxic way. I would just totally do a shutdown. No arguing, no facial expressions. Like it'll just be like you feel like you're living with a ghost. You'll be like, do she see me? Like, hey, do you see I'm here? Because I would look like totally past you, act like I don't even see you. So now I've learned, like I've been learning for a long time now, but I mean I'm not dating nobody to like work it out. But that's what I did. So I personally never used I know what you're talking about because I've heard people say that, like, I'm fine. That's what I think you're talking about. But I never said it because I don't say nothing. So let me see what anybody else in the chat may have said or if they use it. Okay, let me see. 09 also said, or a woman who says, I'm hungry, but when asked what she wants, her response is, I don't know. You pay. Let me see. Now that I can't remember. That sounds like something I could have maybe said. I don't know. I usually be wanting to, no, I be wanting what I want. If they ask me, I got something for them. So I don't know if I ever really had that situation going on. I'm pretty forward on what I got a taste for most of the time. But I'm not going to say it has not ever happened. But 09, if you say you don't know what you got a taste for, like even I'm here by myself. And if I say, okay, I got to cook dinner or something, I will be like, man, what do I got a taste for? I don't know what I want. Or I might end up saying, I'm going to just have some cereal. Like tonight I did have some chicks with a banana in there. That's what I had for dinner. But I really, truly did not know what I wanted. So what if you really don't know? And then other people's suggestions, like it'll take my chat to tell you. Or like if I go to another content creator page, they do a review on something, I'll be like, now I gotta have this. Now I won't stop. If they mention, I can forget all about Taco Tuesday. Let somebody mention it. I gotta have tacos. So I'm that kind of person that I kind of have a taste for something after people say something. So 09, are you irritated when people do that? Is that your pet peeve when they do that? Let me see. 09 said, I hear you. Okay, you hear me? 09 laughing. Kayla said, you do that? That you do that? Okay, so Kayla says she does do it. She says she does it. Darius said, wow, you sound like a skipping record. I need to twist what the thing was skipping. Caitlin said, I care about, wait, I care, but don't really care to give any energy. So I say I'm fine, and I do like Gamma, and I won't say anything to you at all. Yeah, I do. My shutdown game was ridiculous. Like I had to learn. Like once I thought about it, like once I was way out of my relationships, the relationships wasn't due to that or anything. But when I started working on like my next relationship, I want to do this, do that. I'm going to be like, try when I did my work for my own self, then I was like, oh, I don't want to be in a place where I have to be ignoring nobody like that. Like, I don't like, even when I ignore it, I don't like the way that felt even for me. So that's just something that I was thinking like, I don't want to do that no more. Like, if I have a problem with somebody, I need for both of us to be grown enough to actually, let me see. Okay. I need for both of us to be grown enough to go ahead and be able to, take care of that. Like, talk about that. Talk it through and don't let that linger on. Like, life is too short. Life is too short. Probably because I lost so many people. I lost my husband, my son, my dad, all these people, and my best cousin. All these people were so close to me. And at this point in my life is too short. I got them kind of games to play. I was much younger when I was playing those games. So, yes. Okay, let me see. Let me get back in the chat. Um, okay, Kayla said, won't say anything at all. 0909, can you make sure you come back over here? Because I love the fact that you have, like, you're able to be in a chat and you can voice what your opinion, despite what other people are saying. So I hope that you subscribe and you come back. Okay, 09 said, Caitlin, the problem is 2 weeks later, let me see, 2 weeks later, the it's fine actually comes. You thinking, oh, it's fine. Okay, we dealt with it. Then 2 weeks later, she want to do a whole big blow up about it and be like, wait, I thought you said it was fine. I can understand that. I can understand that. I think that is a problem. If you said it's fine, you need to find some other words. Maybe it's fine is not it. Maybe what you should say is, the way I'm feeling right now, it's not a good time to talk about it. That's what 09, I think that's what 09 is saying. Don't be saying nothing is fine. Bring it back up. Worry me about something. Because men they don't like for stuff to linger on long like that. They want it to be done, whatever it is. So he could be thinking, if you say it's fine, when I'm trying to see what's going on, I don't want to hear that later. And then I agree with that. Like maybe instead of it's fine, it should be basically, like, we can talk about that later, right? Okay, Darius said, go DJ. Even talking about the thing was skipping. Darius, stop. Okay, Zero said the problem, ladies, when you say it's fine or ignore. What is that? For a moment, if the script, what? Hold on, what? 09, what did you say? The problems, ladies, when you say it's fine or ignore, something for a moment, if the script is flipped, you wouldn't allow that. Oh, saying so, I think you're trying to say, like, if if the script was flipped and if the shoe was on the other foot, that she wouldn't go for that. You saying? Let me know if that's what you're saying. Darius said, Grandma, you can't be scratching back yours at 1:27 in the morning. My phone was dead, Darius. Kayla said, you are right, though, down 2 weeks or maybe the same night, but I'll still act like it's fine. Okay. Kayla said she's still going to act like it's fine. 09 said, yes, I can. I already did. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you, 09. Jesus won. Jesus won. Okay, let me see. Oh, I'm in the chat. Darius, behave. 09 said, when we hear it's fine, we run a mental check trying to figure out what we did. Okay. Well, I can't speak on it because I never say it's fine. Like I said, I don't be saying nothing. So 09 is saying that They don't, because you saying the sarcasm and it's fine. Is that what you have a problem with? Not really the words is fine, but like the sarcasm, letting you know is really a problem, but you're refusing to like let the person know. Is that what you're saying, zero 09? Black Sheep said, hello, Chocolate Angel. Hey, Black Sheep. Black Sheep, thanks for coming to the live at where I am. It's 12:31 in the morning. I appreciate you for stopping in. Please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Like the live. You can look at some of my other content. We've been having some late night chats over here on this channel for like the last 3 nights. And will be probably most likely for the rest of Blacktober, which is October, for content creators. And I want to see you in the chat again, okay? Jump in on the conversation if you like. Okay, let me see. Let's see. This is Takashia. Takashia. Can I get a moderator? You need a moderator on your channel? Let me see. Zero 09 said, imagine if the script was flipped. Right, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, because that would be, if I did, I mean, if somebody told me that, like, I know something is wrong, and they did, like they had a sarcastic, like, it's fine, and made me feel like something was wrong, I would be irritated, especially if I'm at the point that I'm willing to see what's wrong. Like, people have to know that in relationships, too, when you decide to say, I don't want to discuss something right now, I got a problem with something, you got to be willing to know that sometimes that's unfair. Like, maybe you can say in your relationship that what you're going to do, you're going to have a pact that when something is wrong, as long as one person is willing to discuss it, we're going to take like a 5-minute break, 10-minute break to get our thoughts together. We're going to come back together and resolve what the issue is. That would be nice. Let me see. Kayla said, Darius, stop. Yes. Hey, Antonio Anthony came back with that blue heart. Yes. Zero 09 said, or ignoring. Yes, that ignoring game. Whew, I'm so happy I'm better. I'm delivered. I think I'm delivered from that. Zero 09 said, yes, the sarcasm, yes, and the fact 2 weeks later it's going to come out. For real, yes. Oh my God, notification. Your YouTube. Hey, how many people? So it's a lot of channels that do that termination thing. Like y'all, so y'all just got a lot of channels that do that? Or probably like a lot of people who want to do it. Okay. Bored. Let's see. Caitlin said, Don, sometimes sometimes you would have even, you wouldn't even know what you did, but let me say, we'll be mad at something you did and it's fine. Oh yeah, because I will like, yeah, because I can probably look over stuff and I'll just take a mental note. And I feel like I don't want to like share what I'm mad about or got a problem with. I don't want to share because I want to see what your reaction, how you're going to handle things without me even saying something. Like I do that sometimes. Let me see. Caitlin said, wouldn't even know. Yes. Tashana said, I like to challenge. Let me see. I like a challenge to my thoughts. Not necessarily an argument, but different perspectives. Yes. I don't like people, like, especially like if you're in a relationship, I don't necessarily want a man that's going to be agreeing with everything I say. Like, don't agree with whatever I say, especially if I feel like you don't agree, you don't really agree with it, you just don't want no problems, that kind of thing. Because I'm like, I respect and desire people to be able to stand on what they believe and either respect when I have a different belief or even try to convince me, or you ain't got to try to convince me, but just tell me why you think that way. And then maybe if you tell me why you think that way, we can agree that we think differently, or I can say, well, wait, I didn't think about it that way. I can kind of see, yeah, I see why you say that. I can agree with that. Something like that. But just not to challenge me at all, I don't know. I don't get with that. Like, I don't know. I think because I like to talk a lot. Y'all see, I like to talk a lot. And for somebody to just go basically shut me up by just agreeing with what I say, they really don't agree with it. I don't like that. Let me see. This message is here. Darius said, let me show Darius' message. I don't think he said nothing too crazy. Darius said, I got a problem with your feet, not on my legs. With a bed, well, let me say I'll throw king. I'll throw a king and get a queen size bed. Oh, you'll throw the king size mattress. I'll get a queen to get you closer. Lord, I remember, that's so funny. That's like, we have a feet thing in our family. Like, we have to rub our feet. Like, we can be okay if nobody is around us, but if somebody is around us, we rub our feet on them. And some people, like, I got some family, like distant family members, be like, stop putting your feet on me. That's like the grossest thing to them. But like, my sister has it, I have it. And I believe I must have got it from my mother or father. I think one of them got it, but they probably just didn't discuss it with us. And in every relationship I've ever been in, if we are in the bed, I have to rub my feet. So now I'm curious to know, now that you ain't had nothing to rub no feet on, would I do that? And it used to be so automatic. Like they got so used to it so fast. It was like automatic. If there's something in the bed with me, I'm just going to rub my feet. It don't matter. It can be on their calf, on their leg, anything. So now I kind of forgot until you just said that. I forgot all about I used to do that. And I wonder in the next relationship, will I automatically do that? Or did my mind kind of like, am I totally torn from that, habit of doing that? That's funny that you said that though. Okay, let's see. Uh, the pain in your dick. The what? I don't know what that means. Hey, Fee. Hey, my grandma. I didn't know you was live. Yes, I just got your text. Yes, I've been on here for how long? I've been on here? Almost 2 hours. This is the night lives that I do at night. Fee. In the daytime, I usually have like topics, stuff like that, or like the game night and stuff like that. But for the month of October, Vlogtober, I'm coming live at nighttime to have conversations with new people, and I've been meeting so many new people on here. So many. Like Friday, I met 51 new people, new subscribers, and it was, I think, 30 something Saturday. But these are a lot of the people who are in the chat right now are all the new people that I've came across. They've been coming back all weekend long. They came back today. So I'm trying to build this community with new subscribers because I'm trying to get 10K by December 31st. And in the meantime, building a community with these people. And most of them are men. Most of them are men up in here. They've been coming in here voicing their opinions, standing on what they believe, letting us know what they think. And I've been loving it. So yes, Fee. Let me see. 09 said, that's my point. 09, you got to say more when you do that because I start running my mouth and forget what you said. What is your point? Tell me again. Kayla said, I got you down. Oh, that was between y'all, maybe. Elsie said, I'm the police and I'm watching you. Just watch what you say. Y'all know I've been having patience with the trolls. I don't be even trying to block them like that. But now we talking about something serious, so I ain't got time for y'all. I would have normally told you to subscribe to the page, but if you start irritating me, I don't want you to subscribe to the page. I don't want no irritating people tonight. 09 said, another one, and you need to visualize this. You women do this. Okay, you need to listen to me while using your hands. You don't want women now wait a minute, now I talk with my hands. That don't mean I'm trying to say something aggressive or anything like that. I naturally, y'all can see, talk with my hands. But I wouldn't tell nobody, okay, you need to listen to me either. I don't think I would say you need to listen to me. I wouldn't say it in a tone. I wouldn't say the words you need to listen to me. I wouldn't say that. What would I say? I'd probably say, are you going to listen to what I'm saying? I'll probably say that. Like, if they're being irrational, I'll be like, are you going to listen to what I'm trying to tell you? Like, something like that, I might say. But I'm not going to say that. Kaylin, why did I hide your message? Kaylin said, I don't do that, Don. See? Don and Darius think that they go compartmentalize us and say that we just be doing stuff that they didn't came across. Everybody don't do the same stuff. Mike Harp said, good morning, it's Mike Harp. Hey, Mike Harp. Mike Harp, are you subscribed to the channel? I hope you got a chance to subscribe to. I got to check my subscriptions, y'all. I told y'all I was at 7,400. Dang, did I forget again? 488. So I got to check it in a minute. Oh, hey. Dominique, I was at Dominique. I got a problem with the. Wait, hold on. Dominique, where's Dominique? Okay, Dominic. Dominic said, girl, you need a nasal spray for real. No, I keep explaining to this. I explained it Friday. I thought I explained it Saturday. No, what happens is that I don't need a nasal spray. You probably need to scroll away. But let me explain this to other people. I have first of all, I just explained to y'all that I'm coming down with a cold, which is going to make it worse. But my tone, or I don't know what you call it, my voice, or probably my voice, is very nasally. It's very nasally. I don't know why. God gave it to me, and I want to accept it, okay? I want to embrace it. So if people have a problem with it, what you got to do is scroll. You got to get away from the nasal. But I have a very nasally voice, and it don't help when I keep sleeping up under this fan and when I start to get a cold. So this is my nasally voice that I'm going to have. I'm going to talk. You see, I'm going to talk. I don't stop talking because of it. I talk a lot with it. So if you don't like the nasally voice, what you do is scroll and say, wait a minute, I can't take that sound, that sounding like she stopped up like that. I can't take that. And you scroll away from it, okay? Not stay here and tell me you got a problem with what I'm doing on my channel. Okay, it's billions of channels out there. There's a real little one about this tiny. You don't have to be here. Well, you ain't gonna be here now because I already blocked you, but I'm just saying. If you scroll into the next person chat and you feel like the voice is too deep, the voice is too high, the voice is nasally, the voice is cracky, what you do is scroll away. That's what you do. Because I'm gonna help you. Like, something, I know you got to have some kind of defect in your brain, because normally somebody would know how to just scroll away from something they don't like, especially when you don't have any connections with me. It'll be easy to scroll away. You decided that I have no discipline on myself. I'm mentally challenged where I don't simply know how to take that same finger that I stopped on this live and just scroll away from it. I'm so minute in the brain that I'm just going to type in here that you need a nasal spray instead of just scrolling away. Like, what are you talking about? What makes you think I'm getting ready to start using a spray because you dropped in my chat? Be for real, okay? Okay, let me see here. Any variation? Dang. 09 be thinking I be remembering this stuff. You know, I got to stop for trolls and all this kind of stuff. I better forgot what I said. Let me see. Mike said, may I ask you a question about something? Let's go, Mike. Darius said, no, she didn't. That's how she talks. Right. Like, that's how I talk. Dominic said, still love you, though. Dominic, were you the person I just blocked? I forgot. Yeah. Sorry, Dominic. I blocked you. Just because I don't like when people don't have self-discipline. When, like, that self-discipline won't let you do what you need to do for your ears. Like, I'm looking like, I don't know, I can't trust you when you can't even control your finger. Like, what else would you do? I don't know. Okay, so let me see. Darius said, no, she don't. Yes. Yeah, okay. So 09 said, you may use different words or different actions, but the end result of us asking what's wrong ends with ignoring or the cringe. It's fine. That's true, 09. Now, don't say me no more. I said I did my time with that. I did my time with that and recognized my wrong. And I wouldn't say that's fine. That's not my personality to say that's fine. But I did do the ignoring, but I don't do that no more. So now don't say y'all, because I'm not an ignorer anymore. I've been delivered. Say that some women do that, and that's the cringe when they do that. When those type of women do that. Kayla said, I know no variations. I always say, do what you want. Okay. Kayla said, you don't need to listen. You don't need to listen to me. Let me see. 09 said, I hate that when you say, do what you want. 09, drop in this chat what you do like. Because you keep telling me what you don't like. I want to hear about a couple of things that you do like, okay? I want to hear a couple of things about what you do like. So, I hate that when you say, do what you want. That's the test that gives you... wait, hold on. I hate that when you say, do what you want. That's the test you give to the actual meaning. Try me, boy. Like, try me. Do what you want to do. You think you want to do that? Okay. That's what I think. That's what I try to say. Michael Jordan says, Jesus loves me. You better say that, Michael Jordan. He absolutely does. Man, I'm telling you. James said, hey, Black Mama. Hey, James. Let me see. Mike said, I know, do you have a cold? You want to know, do I have a cold? I'm coming down with a cold. But I'm coming down with a cold for like the last 3 nights. But that's not the reason why I'm nasally. I'm nasally because I was born that way, and that's the way I talk. So, like, nothing is going to fix that. Maybe I don't know, it could be an operation or something that does it. I don't know, but I'm fine with it. Caitlin said, Don, that's because we want you to figure out or realize what you did on your own. Why we have to tell you laugh out loud, so if you can't, it's fine. No, I'm not agreeing with that, Caitlin. I've been delivered from that kind of thinking. No, if he stops to ask you what is wrong, that's your opportunity to woman up and say, I'm able to use my words. And you can say, I feel blank when you do blank. What I need for you to do is blank. Do you think you can do that? You got to use an I statement. You got to use the I statement. All you have to do is put your feelings out. Like when they say, okay, what's wrong? You can say, I feel, I feel I feel undesired when you don't do simple gestures like bring me flowers or um spend quality time with me. It makes me feel like undesired. What I need for you to do is to spend some quality time with me. Take out time out of your busy schedule to recognize that that's what I desire. Do you think you could do that for me? So that's what we got to do. We got to stop and use I statements instead of shying away with ignoring or not getting to what the real deal is and shying away by saying it's fine. Like, not going head first in on what it is to, kind of take care of it the communication you need within a relationship. I was okay. Zero Nine said, okay, I'm generalizing. I'm not meaning y'all, but I'm just saying generally women. Okay, I got you, Zero Nine. Clear the air, and I will tell you what I love about a woman. Clear the air, and I will tell you what I love about a woman. Clear the air. James said, try Zycam. Oh, okay, I'll try Zycam. Let me see. You have deviated septum. What is that? Let me screenshot that. Because what if that's a real thing? I'm about to screenshot that. Let's look that up. Let's look it up, y'all. Because this might be a doctor in the chat. What is a deviated septum? Okay, this is. Let me see. Let me find out. James is about to change my life. Let's see. A deviated septum is a condition where the thin wall septum that separates the two nasal passages is displaced to one side. This can occur due to trauma, injury to the nose, such as a broken nose, congenital factors, being born with the deviated septum. Aging, the septum can be naturally weakened over time. The deviated septum can use various symptoms, including nasal congestion, difficulty breathing through the nose, snoring, nosebleeds, sinus infections, and facial pain. The severe cases, a deviated septum can lead to sleep apnea. Treatment options include observation of the deviation. If the deviation is mild and does not cause significant symptoms, observation may be recommended. Um, it's called septoplasty, a surgical procedure to straighten the septum. Medications, nasal sprays, or oral medications may help relieve symptoms such as congestion and nosebleed. I know I don't have nosebleeds, but I'm about to screenshot this so I can read it later. And in my next doctor's appointment, I wanna forget what name it was. On my next doctor's appointment, I'm gonna ask them about that. Cause what if it is a thing. We read that it's a thing. Who is that? James, did you subscribe, James? Did you subscribe? Cause you're super smart and I want you to be over here. Let me know if you subscribe. Okay, let me see. 09 said, Caitlin, it's like we are your kid. 09 is upset with you, Caitlin. Let me see. James said a surgery will fix it. Oh, okay. Now I don't know if I want to do a surgery. Did they say nasal sprays or something? But I didn't have nasal sprays for this, but I've had nasal sprays for sinus infections. So yes, did James say you subscribe? You better get back over here because I need you. I need you. Not that I never even thought about it. I've been talking like this all my life. But like, what if it's a thing? I can't wait to I'm not gonna call my doctor and make a separate appointment. But next time I talk to him, I'm gonna be like, doctor, I want to know if I can come in and have a special appointment for a deviated septum. The fact that if that's a thing, and if it is something that my thing, that is, a condition I can have, the fact that I done sat up in your face for years and years and years and you ain't never said nothing, and James had to come into a chat and say that to me, I'm going to have a whole issue with you. That's what I'm about to tell him. Okay, Kaylin said, I'm going to tell him, but I want to... Oh, she said, I'm going to tell him, but I want to see if he knows that he's wrong. But what if he don't know if he's wrong, Caitlin? What if he did... Just because we think somebody is wrong doesn't mean they think it's wrong. What if they were in a prior relationship and what they did in that area of the relationship was totally fine with the person? What if that person actually love that thing about them? Then they break up with that person, they get with you, and they continue to do the thing that that person loved because it worked for the relationship, and you don't like it at all. And then what you do is say, it's fine. And he never knows what you're talking about. I've been doing this, like, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm doing what I think I should be doing. And so he doesn't even think he's not on the same path of thinking as you are, because he's doing what he's been doing. So, Kaylin, wait a minute now. I got to stop you on there. Because everybody can't... Like, if you did something and you don't realize you're doing it, and the person you would say is fine and never tell you, you continue to do what it was, and you can't figure it out because you didn't call yourself doing any harm, then don't you want that person to tell you what it is? Tell me, Caitlin. 09 said clear the air means stop talking. Oh, okay, wait. Let me go back to what you said up here. Okay, hold on. Uh, Wait, 09, when you said, okay, you stop talking and I'll tell you what I love about a woman. Okay. Okay, where am I at? Okay, Caitlin said, Don, I know. Mike said, my girlfriend, hold on. Mike said, my girlfriend, dad, I think, is sick tonight, and I was upset when dad is at the hospital and I don't know what to do. Can you tell me what to do? I don't know. Pray. I'm going to tell you to pray. Pray about that. Okay, James said, I'm going to subscribe. Caitlin said, wait, Don, she has to go through all... I think she didn't finish it. James said it's good to consult with the ear, nose, and throat doctor. I'm about to screenshot that too. Yes, James said, let me come over here and give you some gems. Okay, let me see. James, a specialist. Yes, okay, a specialist. I've heard of ears, nose, and throat doctors for kids before, but I'm sure they have for adults, but I've heard that, like, for kids. Darius said, I really need to see inside your house before we get into a relationship. Everyone is not clean. That's only fair. I don't know. Now, I don't know how you can get into a relationship with somebody without seeing how somebody live. It could be like way beyond not being clean. It could be like, I don't know. It could be like something you wouldn't be able to deal with, and it could not have nothing to do with being clean. It could be like, why do you have 20 rugs in the floor? Or it could be like, why? I don't know. You just gotta... Why you got a whole house and all you got is a bed in it? Like, anything. You gotta kind of like see where people's heads are in their environment. I agree with that. I always will ask, am I wrong? Or I'll say, was it my fault? Okay, so you try to get to what it was. Okay, so what if the man is asking you, is it my fault? Did I do something wrong? And you say it's fine. Kayla, Darius said, you can be a hoarder. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. You're right about that. I'm going to check my subscriptions, y'all. Absolutely. Anything can be the thing. Let me see. 97. So I got 9 subscribers. We ain't meeting at 32 tonight, y'all. We are not going to make this 32. I'm not getting ready to let y'all keep me up all night long trying to get 32 subscribers. I'm going to thank God for that 9 subscribers. That means I got the 3 back that I lost earlier. And then I got 6 subscribers today, which is fine. Every day is not going to be the same. I'm going to be right back here tomorrow. Same, I ain't going to say same time, but... Oh, dang, we didn't even have the topics. Okay, we're going to have these topics tomorrow that I wanted to talk about. Not the same time tomorrow, but at nighttime tomorrow. Y'all drop in the comments, what time is it where you are? It's 12:55 where I am. What time is it where you are right now? I'm just wondering because I don't know what time I'm going to come live. So I just want to know. Zero Nine said, what I love about a woman, her face, her hair, her feet, her sit, the way she sees me for me, understands we are in this together, how beautiful, uh, how beautiful I see, wait, how beautiful I see her in the morning. Okay. Okay, Zero Nine. How attractive she is in a pair of sweatpants. Okay. It's 1:55 where Darius is. Okay, so you an hour difference. Let me see. Junior. Hi, Junior. Junior, is this your first time here? Or is this your second time here? It was a junior in here this weekend. I don't know if it's the same one. I can't remember the last name. Zero Nine said how she subtly mothers me, but yet makes me the man. Yes, Zero Nine. All of that. All of that. Exactly. All of that. Let me see. Kayla said 100. Yes. He talking now, Kayla. He said all the things. You better say those things. You gotta. Okay, so you gotta come back on the men's night, in the men's room when we have on Monday. We have it on Mondays, and so was it Darius? I should have wrote it. I think it was Darius. Who just said this, y'all? So I be forgetting. I need to write down when people suggest stuff. No, no, it wasn't Darius. Wait, Darius did do one. Or was that you, Zero Nine? Why? Or was it Darius? Who said um, why women and men, what women and men don't want to hear while dating? Darius, did you say that? Who said that? I think it was Darius. I need to start putting, because I do want to give credit to the people who come up with the comments. I mean, with the topics. Who said that? What women and men don't want to hear while dating? I think it was Darius, though. Yes, I thought it was you, Darius. Okay, so, and Blessing said, battered men and why they stay. Not buried men. Battered men and why they stay. So, that's two different topics. So for the next 2 Mondays, those are the topics we're about to have. So I'm invited. Darius was here today for the men's room. We had it. So 09 the Don, I hope you're able to make it. Is on Mondays. Not every Monday, but I got these topics that I want to run now. So most likely I'll be back next Monday. And I hope you come in with the topics. And you got so many good, you know, views to share. I loved you in the chat tonight. Let me see. Kayla said 100. Kayla said it's 157 where you are. Okay, so we're an hour away. Zero Nine said, this was my love for 17 years, but passed away 2 years ago. Oh, Zero Nine, my condolences. I lost a husband too, so I feel you, man. But we were not together for 17 years. That is something, man. My condolences. Kaylin got prayer hands up for you about that. Mike Harp said it's 1:58. Okay, 1 hour away. 09 says she was 42 years old. Oh, you at Ohio? I will. Okay, you'll come. Good, good. Okay, good. Yes, make sure you come back. Wow, that's so young. Let me see. Caitlin said we're all on the same time. Just about right. Yeah, all on the same time. So hopefully y'all be able to come in and chat tomorrow. I hope to see y'all. If not, y'all check out my other live content and videos and shorts that I drop. Y'all go run those shorts up that I have over there. I drop like anywhere from 1 to like 5 shorts a day. Y'all go check out what I've done in the last couple of days on this live if you want to come back and hype it up. When you hype up a live, you go in the comment section of a live or a video and scroll to the left in the comment section. You'll see words that says hype. Every subscriber on YouTube, if you're a subscriber in the chat, you get 3 hypes per week to give to a content creator. So I'm going to ask y'all to go, and you can only do it 7 days ago. They don't allow the button for videos or live streams that's older than 7 days. So this video will have to process before they make the hype button available. But if you want to go check out any of my other lives or videos, you can hype those up, or just if it comes across your mind to go back and hype this video up, you can do that. What it does is for small content creators with 500 to 500,000 subscribers, they consider a small page. They are using that feature so you can hype it up, and when you hype it up, it pushes that video out into the algorithm to bring new people into the chat. So y'all do that for me if you can. Um, However, no woman can gaslight me. Oh my God, left my ass off. And thank you. Okay, yes. No, you don't want people to gaslight you. You want to be able to learn from your mistakes so that you can be a better you, and you'll be able to like have discernment later on in the next situation, right? Life is a China said, 09 would be great on a panel. Hold on, 09. Oh yes, 09 would be really good on the panel. He would. That 09, you gotta come back because like today, Darius entertained us in the chat, and Corey came up on the panel today when we had the men's room tonight at 6 o'clock. We had it earlier. And so people come up on the panel, and we really can, instead of being in the chat, we can talk. So you can decide if you want to hit the link and be able to, conversate with us or converse with us on the live panel. Absolutely, Tashana. Let me see. 09, so I appreciate you. Um, Life with Tashana. That LWT keep throwing me off. Like, wait, what's LWT? Okay. Let me see. Go. Good night, chat. Yes. Good night, Darius. Tashana said, I appreciate you as well, 09. Yes, I love all that good input. Let me show his message. YouTube held it. Hold on. He said, I put in my work, Caitlin. I used to strap a goalpost to her back. What that mean? I think you're trying to tell me a metaphor or something. Tell me what you said. Okay, good night, Darius. Like Tashana said, Darius, too. Yes, Darius was in the chat earlier, so he know he can hit that link, but he stayed in the chat today, but he was good. Let's see, Oscar. It's 1 a.m. where you are, Oscar. Did you go ahead and subscribe to the channel? Oscar, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so you can come back. Y'all see what I'm talking about? How many men come through here? That's why I have to, like, while I got these men who are subscribing and coming to the channel, set y'all notifications on, because when I want y'all to come to, like, the game nights and all the other content I do, too. But I especially want y'all, because y'all been really giving some good gems in here. I want y'all to be able to come to the men's room and share y'all thoughts and opinions. Like, we have some good topics. Y'all can create the topic. Earlier when we had it at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, earlier today, Darius brought that topic. That was men and midlife crisis was the topic. And so y'all are coming up with some really good, like debates or, opinions that we can like really learn from. Let's see. Balance is great. Exactly. Balance is great. Let me see. 09 said, laugh aloud. Let me describe myself. Okay, he wants to describe himself. Let's see what he said. He says that he's funny, witty, cute, white, a clown, immature, but mature when need to be. Look at that. Look at that description. Look at that description. That is so nice that you put that in there to give people a better view of who you are. Okay, like you put some words with the name kind of like thing. Yes, let me see. Oscar said, no, I just got here. Okay, you just got here. Oh, you're a woman. I'm sorry. I don't be, let me see. Because I don't be reading the whole name and stuff sometimes. I'm sorry about that. Let me get your name. Let's see. You cannot be assuming because people have a name that they are male or female. That's just what you can't do on YouTube. But let me see what your name is. Let's see. I got Oscar. Ooh. Oscar not wannabe. Oscar not wannabe. Is that what it is? Okay, thanks so much for coming into the chat. I hope you come back. And if you come back, I'll remember that you're a female, okay? Oscar not wannabe. I hope I'm saying it right. I don't like to disrespect people's names. 09 said metaphor. She would say one thing, then say another. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Kayla said, darn good night. Hey, son. Thanks for coming in. Scammer's World. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. About to get out of here. If you get a chance to catch the replay, go ahead and catch the replay, okay? Life with a shot, as I said. Hey. Okay, let me see. L. Vardstick. I love your hair, baby girl. Thank you. L. Well, let me make sure. Are you a male or female, L. Yardsticks? I'll be making mistakes. Let me know if you're a male or female. So before I ask you. Let me know if you are male or female. Either way, thanks for coming to the chat. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe. We have good conversations over here in the daytime and in the nighttime. So if you like to come back, I would love for you to come back. You can check out some of my other content as well. I'm working on 10K and I'm looking for 32 subscribers at this point per day for me to be able to meet that goal. So if you subscribe to the channel or anybody else in the channel, in the chat who is not subscribed, yet, please go ahead and subscribe. I would love that. 09 said, good night, Caitlin. Uh, Oscar not wannabe. So was that right? Oscar not wannabe? Okay, okay. I hope I said that right. Let's see. Let's see. Yes. Okay, so I said it right. Okay, good, good. Wait, what day and what time? Every month. Okay, I come live every day. So you can come anytime. Right now for Blacktober, I've been kind of like coming live at least once or twice during the day and around this time at night, right? But for the men's room, you can look on my page and you'll see, and I usually do that as an upcoming live, so you'll see, you should get a notification saying that I've scheduled the live and what time it'll be, but it's always on Mondays at 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay? Always on a Monday, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time. Okay? So that's the day and time. Let me see. Type ITNIF you can so I can screenshot it. What is that? What is, wait, type it. Oh, in the chat. Oh, yeah. Let me do it. Mondays. I'm typing it from my other page too. 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. There you go. I just put it in there from my other page, okay? Let's see. Kayla said, I'll see you here tomorrow, Don. Yes, Don. If you got time tomorrow when we go live, it'll be later. I mean, around like this time or whatever. We've been on here for over 2 hours. I hope you get a chance to get that notification. Come back. Set your notifications on so you can get it, okay? Let me see. Kayla said, thumbs up, y'all. So, yes, I got 50 likes up in here. Let me see. So what time is 6 p.m. Central Standard Time? Wait, what time did you say it was where you were? Drop in the chat again what time you said. You're Eastern? Because that means it is 2 o'clock, 2:08 where you are. It's 1:08 where I am. So if it's 2 o'clock where you are right now, tomorrow, not tomorrow, if you're talking about the men's room, it's going to be 7 o'clock. Is that right? Let me make sure I'm telling you the right thing. Yes, it's going to be 7 o'clock your time. Because when it's my 6 o'clock, it's your 7. Okay, so let me put that in the chat for you so you can remember. 7 o'clock your time, 09. There you go. Wait, then, hold on. Okay, screenshot that so you'll have that. Okay, let me see. It's 2 o'clock. Yep, 2 o'clock. Yep. So yours is going to be 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So I just put it in the chat, so screenshot that one. Okay, let's see. It's 2:08 for most of us. Okay, okay. Okay. So, yes, y'all. So, anybody, again, if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Part of the reason why I've been going late, live late this time of night is because I'm trying to get people to come into the channel, see if you like the vibe, and see if you want to come back and become a part of the community over here. I am welcoming all new subscribers, okay? 09 said, left out loud my memory went to heaven. Oh my God, 2 years, 2 years ago. So I'm trying. Yes, keep trying. We are going to be fine. Like, well, I guess it's been a lot of years for me. 2 years is really soon. So I don't want to tell you too much now because I was still messed up in 2 years. But you will eventually be okay. Okay, Kayla said, oh, Don, yes. He trying. He gonna be good. He gonna be good. Okay, y'all. I see y'all later. Thanks so much for coming into the live. I hope to see y'all tomorrow at some point, daytime, nighttime, something. Okay.